Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this in the future. Thank you for joining me for Browns versus Steelers on Madden 22. We're like season 6 of this, and this is usually for the NCAA Football 14 Dynasty content. We're doing Madden to get the Madden universe caught up to the NCAA 14 universe. Just doing weekly, in universe weekly. It feels like monthly for Madden. But Madden, Browns and Steelers today in Madden. I don't have much to say. I honestly can't remember my talking points. But the Cleveland Browns are here 3-2. Oh, let me do a audio check real quick. Alright, we sound good. So, Cleveland Browns, they are 3-2 in the season. The offense led by Nick Chubb. He is the lifeline of the Browns. Most rushing touchdowns on the season, I believe. And on the defense, you got Myles Garrett anchoring them. So two standout stars on offense and defense. At quarterback for the Browns will be Baker Mayfield. I'm just going to talk about the real-life Browns, how stupid they were to get rid of him. And then on receivers for the Browns, the main one will be CeeDee Lamb. They did get him from the Cowboys in this universe. And also you have, from the NCAA Football 14 Dynasty, Luke Fine from Virginia Tech and Kenneth Kane from Tennessee. And then tight ends, you got Austin Hooper. You should know him, hopefully. And Daniel Cole, who is from the NCAA Football 14 Dynasty. He's from Rutgers. That is the offense. On the defense, like I said, we have Myles Garrett there. Other stars, Denzel Ward, Bobby Jones. He's from the NCAA Football 14 Dynasty. He was a standout linebacker at Washington State. Then John Johnson, Greg Newsome, and Trayvon Moehrig. All should be real-life people you should know. Many other stars, but if the names come up, I'll talk about them as much as I can. But on the Steelers, just like the Browns, they have a standout running back who is the lifeblood of their offense, Christian McCaffrey. Then at quarterback, they do have Kyle Ballard Jr., rookie from California. He was a late round, and he's excelled this year. Already thrown over 1,000 yards in 5 games, and 12 touchdowns to 1 interception. And at backup running back, you see below McCaffrey there is Najee Harris. And then receivers, 2 names you should know, Chase Claypool and Juju Smith-Schuster. And then their wide receiver 3 is a rookie from Memphis, Thomas Davis. He's been their big play, like deep ball guy. And then at tight end, Chris Craig, also a rookie from Western Kentucky. At defense, some stars you will know: Mika Fitzpatrick, T.J. Watt, Devin Bush, and Terrell Edmonds. And some guys from the NCAA Football 14 Dynasty, Nate Chase. I can't remember where he's from right now. And then Marvin Jones. He is the brother of Browns linebacker Bobby Jones. Also a linebacker from Washington State. So a little brotherly battle there on the defensive side. And the Steelers are 5-0 this year. They just pummeled the Colts 31-7 in Week 5. And None of their games have been decided by a single possession. All 10 points or more for them. So, let's get into this game of the week. Browns versus Steelers. Oh, I totally forgot to send out some stream links. Well, let me take a second to do that. Okay, that should be done. Alright, now we can start the game. Derrick Henry. On either of these teams. Nick Chubb versus Christian McCaffrey, a good battle here. Myles Garrett, Nate Chase. Denzel Ward or Rashad Fenton. CeeDee Lamb versus Chase Claypool.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Cleveland Browns. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0.
Let me hop onto the way I can submit by watching it. Let's put it slow and put to end the game. Let's go. Forgot to mention our coaches for that game is Kevin Stefanski and Sean McDermott. Touchback.
It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. All
right, Baker Mayfield and the Browns. Our first look at Nick Chubb, the season rushing touchdown leader. He gets the first carry of the day, gets about 7 yards.
Following a pickup of 7, past the 30 to the 32. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 24 carries, 110 yards in the score.
And he's been a touchdown machine for this season. He's
Second and 3 for the Browns.
So that has to help the entire offense as a whole. Play action passes.
Mayfield over to the right side, got his man.
You absolutely have to key on him.
So from the 39 now, they'll
Luke Fine.
first and 10. Mayfield hands
Chubb with another carry, didn't get much, about 2, 1, 2 yards. Second and 8. Mayfield in the pocket. Throws over the middle, got his guy. CeeDee Lamb. 3rd and 4. And the Browns convert their first 3rd down, and the Steelers defense holds strong. Screen pass over to Chubb. He's break the tackle. Oh, another one good block down the field, and he got down to the 35. 36. 20 yards about for Chubb.
When guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use
that
against
tackle.
them. The screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Devin Bush chose Chuck off.
Mayfield now looking to
Mayfield,
throw.
quick pass to the right side.
Hauled in by Austin Hooper. Now after the completion, we're going to get
Ooh,
a
Marvin
timeout
Jones
on each
injury.
player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
That was 7 yards from Mayfield to Hooper. Marvin Jones holding his head on the sideline. Hopefully it is not a
3
concussion.
yards remain for second down.
I gotta imagine they're in field goal range here.
Working out of the
Mayfield
gun,
in the pocket.
Mayfield.
Pass to the right side, incomplete.
Complete.
3rd and 3.
As they come up on a third and
Chubb way in the backfield. And it's going to be hand off to Chubb up the middle. First down.
He's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have.
I wonder
been
if
doing.
the Browns
It
would
hasn't been
implement
working.
backup running back Dan Cobbs. He's from the Dynasty. Played at Louisiana. We know they hand off to Chubb to down.
No chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
You know, Mika Fitzpatrick on the tackle there.
They go play action.
2nd and 10. Play action. Mayfield left side. Touchdown to CD Lamb.
CeeDee
Woo!
Lamb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row.
I want to see how long that was. 19 yards is what I thought. No. 26 yards. I was looking at the bottom there instead of the top.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown.
I wonder if we can get an injury update on Marvin Jones.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
All right, 7-0 Browns.
So here are the Steelers now.
Here comes Kyle Baller Jr. and Christian McCaffrey.
Glance here at the man calling the plays
It is
under
it.
center.
Baller's having a good rookie season.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Ooh, Baller's going to get sacked on the first play.
Flasher gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Derek Coley, there we go.
Nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
It looks like the Browns have shown up to win today.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit
Ooh,
tougher.
2nd and 19. Here we go. What does Steelers do now?
He'll drop to throw.
Quick pass to McCaffrey, middle.
McCaffrey. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down.
7 yards on there.
Game.
3rd and
That's good.
12.
The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They'll look to throw.
Baller dropping back. Almost got sacked again.
Get this out right.
Got another pass to McCaffrey off, but not close for a first.
31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 3 yards, all they could muster.
Alright, looks like the Steelers are going to punt on their first
There's an example
drive.
of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was. the down and distance and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
All right, Browns ball at their 18. 9.5 minutes in the quarter. Mayfield to the left side, 1st down.
People want that,
Hooper.
especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
The Browns are showing up today. I gotta say that.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
2 wide receivers, right side, 1 to the left. Chubb in the backfield. Hand off to Chubb up the middle. About 5 yards.
Pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards, I guess.
This defense for the Steelers, they were excellent a week ago in that victory.
Why is Chubb sitting down over there?
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks.
Okay, Chubb's back on field.
Made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
Hand off to Chubb, left side. Will be swallowed up.
Able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
There's Minka Fitzpatrick on the tackle again, but here we are, 3rd and 4. Pass to the Looked like it was intended for the tight end Daniel Cole. But here we go, Browns punt.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Fair catch.
7 yards on the punt with no return.
Steelers ball at their 17.
Offense here, 1st and 10. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra.
All right. Baller again, drop him back. Got his guy, Juju.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a 2nd opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
On play action, they'll throw.
Ooh, incomplete pass.
Effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
And broken up by Bobby Jones.
3rd and 2.
We got 3rd and 2 for the Steelers. Handoff, no. Play fake. He's going to get the ball before he's sacked. Myles Garrett's there, and he's strip sacked.
Comes out, and the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside
Wow.
their own 10. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water.
4th and 19.
Rookie, they got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right at the 35.
Ooh, past midfield.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. Now the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right, Browns got amazing field position at the Steelers 45. 6.5 left in the quarter.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
5 yards there for Chubb. Here you go, Chubb again. Ooh, almost got a first, but about 4 yards there. 3rd and inches.
On
Go to Chubb again. Got 4 or 5 again.
31, enough for the first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Yeah, I love the way Nick Chubb just keeps fighting for yards. Definitely what makes him a all-pro. An X factor.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first
5 minutes
10.
left in the quarter.
Mayfield.
Mayfield over the middle.
Caught over the middle.
Got Austin Hooper again.
Get this one down to
First down
about the
pass.
20-yard line.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a
These
big
undefeated
part of the
Steelers
passing game
are
because they should be
on the
easy
ropes
out
right now.
when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On first and 10, Mayfield.
Oh, Mayfield did too much time back there and is sacked by T.J. Watt.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line. T.J. Watt.
100 career sacks.
And it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
What is he at in real life?
So
T.J. Watt's at 115 in real life.
To fall out of field goal range.
Second and 23.
First down sack.
Pass over the middle to Chubb.
This one down for Chubb. And he'll go down.
At least he got that one off before he got sacked.
They'll wind up getting
10 yards on that pass. Third and 13.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Pass to the right side. First down.
by Lamb. And he
Lamb
gets
got
inside
another
the
clutch
10 to the
catch.
9.
First and goal for the Browns.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
I do not think the Steelers' corners are up to the task of covering Lamb today. That might be a mismatch for the Steelers. He'll hand off to Chubb. Oh, make some guys miss and got a touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with
Number 8 on the season.
on the year. And the Browns are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. People always talk
Look at
about
this.
one of his
A little
biggest strengths in
shiftiness,
football,
avoided,
vision, and he found
and
a
then
spot
pushed his
there,
way in.
went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision.
Let me
right?
see
Once he saw the gap, decisive
how much that was.
and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey talking to Devin Bush over there, who keeps getting embarrassed by Nick Chubb. It was a 9-yard run.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field.
Indeed, a great return there for the Steelers to the 35. Already, not much, but already the best field position they have had. McCaffrey at the middle. 4 yards there.
2nd and 6. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're sixes.
And that is incomplete.
Incomplete pass there from Baller.
They'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now back to throw.
Ooh, another incomplete pass.
The Steelers send
4th and
out their
6.
punter now.
Steelers going
As
to
he's
punt.
on to kick it away.
Baller looks shaky.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away.
Touchback. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Kyle Baller is truly looking like a rookie today. Got strip sacked. Many incomplete passes. The only ones I think that have been complete were to McCaffrey. I think there's one to Juju. That's about it. All right, Browns ball their 20, hand off to Chubb. About 4 yards there.
I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence, and if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make
Baker Mayfield dropping back, getting sacked. Nate Chase there.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
I do think that Steelers' best chance is pressure in Mayfield.
After the sack. Mayfield looks to throw.
There we go again. Oh, flag on the play, but got the pass off to Hooper. What's the flag for? Holding on the offense.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up
4th and 8.
That's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it.
Yeah, Browns punt the ball.
Good job declining that penalty.
Interesting, no fair catch there, but 32, 34. 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Robbie Anderson.
I did not see the score.
He's got a first quarter touchdown grab.
There we go. Ooh, 7-7 Commanders Cowboys. Baller to the right side. Got Thomas Davis. 5 yards. There we go. Baller going to pass again. Watch out, watch out, watch out. And he's a sack. Derek Coley's second time today.
Full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Man, he was taking a beating back there in the first quarter.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
3rd and 15.
Here comes the blitz.
Screen pass. Oh, it wasn't really a screen pass, more like a blitz. But stop him for the first down. Looks like the Steelers are going to punt. Javon Moore is going to tackle.
Like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
With Chris Craig there. No, he couldn't be. Don't know who that was.
He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
Good fair catch there.
38 yards on the punt.
The Browns have the ball at the 16.
Will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Look at those stats on the air.
Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is
I disagree with that. Nick Chubb's been doing a lot of work.
later in the ground game.
He picks up about 8 yards there, 7.
Even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
Nick Chubb to the right side. Here's the first down again.
32 brought down there. 61 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this
He's
first
61
half.
yards already.
This is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past
61
the
yards and a
attack,
touchdown.
Guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of
And
tackles.
this Nick Chubb would be the MVP of fantasy football right now. The season that he's having.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
There we go. Hand off to Chubb again. Almost got a first down, about 8 yards.
But not before picking up 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. 2nd and 2. Hand off to Chubb. First down again.
And he'll be taken down.
And it's just so consistent and reliable. 74 yards.
Off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Gonna hand off to Chubb again.
Chubb. And he'll get this
6,
one
7 yards.
down into Steeler territory.
6.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Man, they're just feeding Chubb.
Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working.
You know, now being folks going to drop back and throw. Guys got to the right side.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Did not tell who that was. We looked fine. Now they're going to hand it back to, that was Dan Cobbs, backup running back. Ooh, Brown's lineman hurt.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Looks like he's holding his wrist there. Hopefully we can get an update on him.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
All right, Chubb's back in.
Back to the
Gonna
ground.
hand it
This
off to him,
time
man.
it's Chubb.
Met by some defenders, but breaks through them.
Got a man down on the
And
field.
Luke Fine is now hurt for the Browns.
We'll step aside.
Ooh, limping off. I really hope they give us some injury updates.
The Browns on 3rd
At
down.
halftime, we might have to look if they don't.
6, not bad. This time it's
3rd and 3. And it's going to be another handoff to Chubb, who gets another first down.
He's able to pick up the first down.
90 yards.
Goes down at the 26.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there.
Another handoff to Chubb. 4 or 5 yards. 5.
Good pickup on first down. After the
Just
pickup
5 yards away. Another first down run from 100. And no, the Mayfield's going to drop back throw. Toss over to Nick Chubb, who catches for a first down.
To the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Now another handoff to Chubb. A little misdirection, but got 2 yards.
Second down, here's
Now another handoff to Chubb. Gets definitely got 100 yards for the day there. That's 4. 3rd and 3 now. I think Eddie Battle came in for the Browns as Luke Fine went off the field.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield.
You know, Mayfield over the middle.
And this pass broken up.
Almost had it. It was back of where that Dan Cobbs intended. Browns would go for a field goal.
Not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
The Browns go for a field goal.
Timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Myers' kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now
What is that, a 26-yard field goal there?
So he's been automatic.
17 and nothing.
Next on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense.
Now here comes the Steelers offense again.
One finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm?
The ball over the right side.
About what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities
That was
to get it done.
Craig
The conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here
for
in the
9 yards.
second quarter. Let's see if they
Tight end.
change tunes.
Oh, almost got sacked again there, but he got a good pass to the right side. Thomas Davis, rookie.
Well done.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
Ball over the middle. Got Claypool that time, first down. Looks like finally the Steelers are clicking.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. They'll stick with
Ball drop backs again over the middle.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be a
Don't know who that was. Was it 77?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Ball again, play of action, dropping back. Wide open to the left side. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
How did Juju get that open? Had to be broken up coverage somewhere.
Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7.
They still hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's open though, but he's going to get sacked from it. Ooh. Myles Garrett again. I thought that was another strip sack.
And that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Ooh. Okay, that was not a fumble. His knees are down.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
We got this guy, Chris Craig.
Catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
Oh, wait, is it 81 or 91? Okay, 81. Chris Craig. All right, 3rd and goal to 6. And Steelers break into the end zone or forced to kick a field goal or even turn it over. Still not giving it to McCaffrey. And he's going to get sacked again.
Pressure gets him back at the 14. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
All right, Steelers go for the field goal.
Coming for the Steelers. The kick by Lambeau is good.
You got it.
At least here it's now 17-3. So that stems the tide.
Finally on the board for the Steelers.
Still a 2-touchdown game.
And I think that maybe that was a bit of a calming drive for this offense, and that's exactly what they needed. They were able to move the ball. They did some good things. It's still the second quarter. Plenty of time to go.
All right, Browns at the ball. They're 27, under 5 minutes to go.
Focus now to Nick Chubb. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being
Over 100
said,
yards and a touchdown for Chubb. It's a couple of catches.
The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision.
There you go. Nick Chubb again to the left side.
We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give
4 yards there.
Second
Go
down,
again.
here's Chubb
Gets
again. Gets around him. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Get another first down run. Yes, they are. Chubb gets stopped in the backfield this time.
And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire.
Larson on that one.
It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Finally, they found a way to stop Nick Chubb on these 3rd down runs.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Only returns to the 17.
Return following a punt
18.
of 49. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
All right.
Steelers
got a little bit of momentum.
What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins. We talk about that, but we think about it in a running game.
And he marches back down the field this time. Finally, hand off to McCaffrey. Gets about 8 yards. 7 yards.
Back to the quarterback. They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
Because they have been bowled over a lot so far.
Play action again. Over the middle, guy's guy. Juju Smith-Schuster. Made some big catches today.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats.
All right, midfield for the Steelers. Almost got sacked again. They dumped it off to McCaffrey, who breaks his way for a first down.
To the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Baller throwing left side. Ooh, Claypool brings it in barely.
But he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Just got those feet in.
They'll look to throw again.
There you go. Ball to the right side. Got Claypool again.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before
Baller again in the backfield. Going to get Cedric Wells Garrett.
Brought down at the 20-yard line.
3rd sack for Garrett today.
The first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here's first timeout, 50 seconds to go. 2nd and goal to 20. Left side pass to Thomas Davis.
the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
53 seconds out. The Steelers use their second timeout. 3rd and goal at the 17.
3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now right side pass, Thomas Davis. Inside the 9-yard line. Final timeout for the Steelers.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Steelers go for the field goal. It is a 25-yard attempt. Got it.
Second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there.
All right, Browns with the ball at the 26-yard line. 38 seconds. 2 timeouts.
Now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession.
The Steelers did not use the final timeout. That was the Browns earlier. My bad.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that.
Play action. Oh, over the middle and intercepted.
He's picked off at his own 46.
Rashad Fenton.
Down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated.
There is some life in the Steelers at the end of this half right now. All right, Steelers get the ball. Great field position, 43-yard line, 32 seconds, 1 timeout.
They'll come out throwing here.
Baller drops back. Pass to the right side. Open again for Claypool.
He's got it. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
That was interception number 6 on the year for Mayfield. There you go. Baller in the pocket. Drop it back. Drop him back. Getting sacked. Strip sack.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Who was that? Who was that? I want to see who that was. 91, I believe. No. 92. Oh, yeah. What is your name, 92? I do not have you on my notes. Alonzo Davis. Let's hit that super sim again.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
Steelers tried a 52-yard field goal after that strip sack and missed it. 17-6 is the halftime score.
We'll begin our tour, the trip up to Toronto,
Commanders,
Canada,
Cowboys,
and they are
14-14. Interesting.
tied in that one. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. The Pats looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape.
I did not see a score for that.
The Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they've
Ooh,
got the lead
bucking it
in their
up.
ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. The Buccaneers trying to finish that one off and claim victory. In the game you're watching has been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we get you back up to Heinz Field.
I think Nick Chubb is the MVP of the half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
After this kickoff, I want to look out for injuries.
This lead as well as we are back and underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Well, the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second?
All right. Let's look at if I can find out any injuries. Jude Chandler for a bruised sternum. Luke Fine has a dislocated knee, and no timetable on his return yet. But the Browns are out of a guard. Looks like Marvin Jones' injury is over. All right, let's go back. All right, Steelers ball at the 26, starting the third quarter.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Pass over to the right side, Chris Craig, tight end.
3 yards the gain there, second down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I
Apologize back again to the right side pass. Who is number 40?
Not quite at this time, because if we look at the
Spawn does not ring a bell.
Remember, they started 11-0.
But 23 pass attempts already for ball. They gotta start. Why are they not feeding McCaffrey? Incomplete pass there.
And you're still doing this?
I mean,
That's when
yeah,
things start to get real for them.
he's had some good luck with some downfield passes with Juju and Claypool.
To throw again.
There you go, back to throw again. But he's gotten sacked 5 times, almost got 6 there. But I guess you keep getting wide open with your guys. Thomas Davis that time.
He's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They go play action here on
Play
first
action.
down.
Pass over left side. Oh,
And
almost had him.
Incomplete. Physical
Incomplete,
play of
though.
the football there, and it's second down.
Yes, Baller's going to throw for a lot of yards today.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Oh, and there's a sack again.
Second down. This will be a Brown sack. They'll wind up losing a
Lofton that
9
time.
yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
What was it? Third down, was it?
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're
Third
staring
19
at
now.
a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. He'll look to throw. And that
Ooh,
is
had that the line.
incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an
All right, here we go.
a lot of people think the very next time out, run
Browns
the
first
football,
play of the
don't
second
give them a
half.
chance.
Maybe play action.
After
And then maybe
34,
go play action, show your quarterback
Mayfield right after the interception now throws a big deep
And he's taken
field
down
pass.
right at the 45-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing. Because
Mills, do not have him on my notes. I do not know who he is.
They almost become
1 second,
defensive with
guys.
their offense. Just
Apologies about that. I had to take a phone.
playing not to lose.
Oh, let me go back. There we go. Oh, what? There we go. All right, first down for the Browns. Past the midfield line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down.
There you go, Nick Chubb for about 9 yards.
Second and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And now Mayfield on the boot.
Play action. Big pass over the Chubb. First down.
And he takes
About the 23-yard line. 24.
Before going out. And to give this time
You know, pass or right into Chubb. Almost first down. 9 yards that time.
Good gain of 9.
K.J. Watt on that tackle.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
There you go. Hand off to Chubb again. First down.
Here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and
Excuse me.
10.
Hand off to Chubb again. Met in the backfield.
And he stopped immediately.
That was not Chubb. Dan Cobbs.
Officially nothing
Back up
on
where I'm
that
at.
last run.
From Louisiana.
Try again, second and 10.
You know, Cobbs again in the backfield. Mayfield's going to pass, so incomplete over the middle.
But it's incomplete.
3rd and 10 for the Browns. Can they get inside the 1 or the end zone, or are they going to kick a field goal? Hand off to Chubb. Broke a tackle, but stopped around the full 9 or 8 yard line, 7 yard line. 4th and 5. I imagine the Browns are going to kick the field goal here.
With this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. from the right hash, and this one just a chip.
A 24-yard field goal.
And Myers able to knock it through.
Browns got it.
And that will get the lead up to 14. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes
and puts on Steelers ball at their 28.
Over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And finally to McCaffrey, and gets nothing.
Sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
3 rush attempts this game for McCaffrey. God damn, that's 1 a quarter. Finally, they handed it off again, and McCaffrey stopped the backfield. Maybe the Steelers know something. They know that McCaffrey ain't going to do shit today. 3rd and 10.
I say lack of one is making this defense look better than what they really are.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Now Baller throws first down past Eddie Battle there. Maybe the Steelers know the only way to beat the Browns is through the air. So they got to risk Baller getting sacked a bunch.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. They'll drop to throw.
Baller again over to the left side, just tiptoeing his way in is Claypool.
He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Claypool much better in Madden than he is in real life. .400 catches here. How much does he have in real life?
Kevin Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they've told him throw that challenge flag.
Didn't realize Claypool was the same birthday as me.
Keep those feet in bounds. That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time.
Man, he's been played since 2023. 175 before he no longer made it in the NFL.
That's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain.
I don't know why the Browns challenged that. That was clear to me. Wasted a timeout. McCaffrey, 3 yards.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Inside the 30-yard line.
They're going to look to throw.
Pass over to McCaffrey. 4 yards there. 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
McCaffrey gives a attempt but gets -2 yards.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting.
There you go. It'll be
better execution.
44-yard attempt, I believe, for the Steelers. Got it.
start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And sevens and probably even eights. You know, as a kicker,
all right, touchback on the kickoff.
So he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together.
Ooh, Mayfield pass over the middle.
Space, you've run through it.
Who is that? Lamb.
Who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Chubb with first down run.
This run's not going to go
Nothing.
anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield.
Mayfield in the pocket, throws it away.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I think that's just a throwaway, not an incomplete pass. There's a pressure there. You go 3rd and 10. Mayfield over the middle, short of the first for the Hooper.
There defensively, they get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
All right, Browns punt off to the Steelers, about the 16-yard line. Less than 5 minutes in the quarter.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get
Baller, incomplete pass.
more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's run to the right side. Gets 3. 3rd and 7.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Quick pass over there. Over the middle. Got McCaffrey wide open. Is he going to take it all the way to the end zone? Yes, yes, he will. What a touchdown. Wow.
81 yards. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game.
What a play there from the Steelers.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say.
And the Steelers going for 2 here. Make it a 1-possession game.
Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage.
And off to McCaffrey. Oh, I don't think he got there.
He went through 3. That was impressive. But they couldn't be happy that they were having to
Just stopped before the goal line.
because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he gets to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find
I guess
the end
it
zone.
would have been a field game, not a 1-possession game.
It's a combination any coach wants.
Yeah, Browns are up 5. 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8.
2 yards there for Chubb.
Break the huddle. Come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard.
Another hand off to Chubb, hitting the backfield.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Negative 1 yard. 3rd and 9.
Towels here at Heinz Field, out in full force. Here's 3rd and long. Mayfield to throw it.
Mayfield going to get sacked. No, gets the pass off. Ooh, incomplete.
The rush gets home just just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse.
The Steelers are showing up right now.
Really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Ooh, immediately hit by that's a fair tackle. 34-yard line there for the Steelers. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter.
Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
There you go, McCaffrey, 9 yards there. Now McCaffrey's cooking.
He's read a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Oh, almost stepped in Myles Garrett, but big pass off to the right side. Chris Craig again.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it, and they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is McCaffrey on the game.
And McCaffrey immediately swallowed up it.
Afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Do you even think McCaffrey with 81 yards on the ground? 81 is the amount of yards that touchdown pass was earlier.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I would eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Baller in pocket. Pass over the middle, incomplete.
Too much contact to hold on to that one. And
3rd and 10. Not in field goal range, I would say.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Uh-oh. I see the line breaking down a little bit. Oh, no, they're holding it. There he goes. There's sack. Strip sack. Derek Coley. Strip sack.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really
and 3 times Baller has been strip sacked, and they keep getting lucky to stay recover the ball.
For the 6th time today.
But punt for the Steelers. 3 seconds left in the third quarter.
For a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
There we go. Just get one play off.
Just a little bit of the edge after back.
Mayfield's going to throw over the Chubb, left side, about 9 yards.
Somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach.
And the third quarter, Browns are up 5.
Something that could put your team in some jeopardy.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Chubb first down around 2 yards there.
1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb again, 6 yards, 5.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Well, that should be a reminder.
First down pass there for Mayfield.
You just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air.
Chubb to the left side, hit by his own lineman. Negative 5 yards, damn. Nate Chase.
Also 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And again, it's Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice
So 9 yards for Chubb. 3rd and 6. Around midfield.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And flags come in as he gets
Hit immediately, but there's a flag.
Now let's check on the call.
And holding on the Browns. Not like they needed it.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4.
Decline it.
I know that yardage and field position are keys
Browns
to any
punt.
game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
All right, ball at the 15 for the Steelers.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Pass over to McCaffrey left side, 1st down.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Ball at big pass left side, Thomas Davis. Timeout from don't know.
Changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's
Draw from McCaffrey.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Got nothing.
Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete pass there from Baller.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Another incomplete pass from Baller.
Incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Here we go, 51-yard field goal.
It's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Lambeau is good.
Got it.
We'll cut the lead down to just 2. So that gets him a little closer as he converts there, but you have to think back to the field goal he missed earlier.
Right now, that's the difference between leading and trailing. So at this moment, he's reciting that kicker's prayer that we know so well. Just give me one more shot before this one's said and done.
2-point game with 10 minutes left.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
Browns ball at their 28.
this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Nothing there for Dan Cobbs. Like 2 yards, I guess. Why is Dan Cobbs in, not Nick Chubb? Mayfield over the middle. CD Lamb.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the
Ever because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh.
Out, fumbled near midfield, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Damn, Dan Cobbs fumbled the ball.
At their own 49-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our team.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second
on the review
just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
Ooh, I think he's down.
Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Mayfield's throw into the hands of Hooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead.
All right, what was that? Big pass. Hooper over the middle. .26-yard line. Mayfield's going to throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
7 yards there to back up tight end Daniel Cole. Another pass to the right side. Kenneth Kane, I believe. First catch of the day. Why is Nick Chubb not on this drive? Another pass to Hooper. Second and 2.
Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Throwing again on second down. Mayfield.
Incomplete pass.
But it's incomplete.
Might have been a throwaway.
Here now, 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Needed to the 5. Pass to Hooper. Touchdown.
Browns. Austin Hooper. His first touchdown on the year.
First touchdown of the year.
Onto their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And that makes it a 9-point game.
27-18, 7 minutes to go.
And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Steelers did not need that one.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there.
Yeah, upset down there.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Well, the 22 McCaffrey gets
He's going to be stopped right at the line
nothing.
of scrimmage. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10.
Pass over to Najee. First time they implemented him today. But yeah, just a yard. 3rd and 9.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Fowler over the middle to Harris again. First down pass that time. 450 yards for Fowler.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And he slips up past
First down pass there from Fowler to Claypool, right side.
First downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
Ooh. Claypool went up and got that one. First down.
Inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll stick with with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And Garrett gets baller again. 4 sacks.
Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I could dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Second 17. Intercepted.
And the return across midfield.
Bobby Jones.
6-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And to give this time to the
Dan Cobbs. Is Nick Chubb hurt?
For about 4, second down coming up. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
4 yards for Cobbs, though.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4.
Two for Cobbs.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that nearly the
Incomplete pass.
He couldn't pull it in, though.
Now for a field goal. Oh, fake. Oh, first down. Wow. Got Austin Hooper there. I've never seen a successful fake field goal in this game. But near 2 yards for Cobbs.
Second and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Two minutes left to play in this
2 minutes ago.
here on EA Sports.
I'm not sure if the Steelers have any chance right now.
The football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Big run from Cobbs to the right side.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout.
Steelers get their first timeout, 1:54.
Yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Another hand off to Cobbs, the left side this time. And he's got room for the end zone.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Yeah, that is just putting
His second touchdown on the season.
getting in the sand.
Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. So up comes Mayfield as
And the Browns going for 2.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2.
Got it.
And he's got it. So the
35-18.
And they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And
It was a 19-yard run.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look
The ball throws to Harris.
Get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's
Hey, battle, my bad.
From the 28. Back to throw here. And
this one too low. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Incomplete pass there from Butler.
But now it's third down.
3rd and 7. Butler in the pocket, threw to the right side, incomplete again.
The coverage too good there. The contact
4th and 7. Steelers going to go for it. They have to.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Deep pass, right side, over, shot.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Cleveland offense making their way out. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
You know, Browns, great field position. Cobb's up the middle. Big first down run inside the 10. Cobb already 67 yards and a touchdown.
What was his 10th carry of the ball game? This defense, Charles, they have unraveled.
I don't know if Chubb is hurt or they just want to give Cobb some carries. I think Cody was over there T-posing, certain dominance. Under a minute to go. 1st and goal at the 9. Hand off to Cobbs. Got about 3 yards. 2 yards. 69 now yards. Probably final play of the game right here. And Cobbs up the middle. Enough for about 3 yards. That's it. Browns win 35-18. Steelers' perfect season is no more.
In the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin? They jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road.
Good balance there from the Browns, and Steelers relied, I think, way too much on the passing game.
So for the Browns, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, thank you
for
being here for this Madden 22. Saw the Browns win, advance to 4-2 in the year, and Steelers suffer their first loss and go to 5-1. Thank you for joining. I'll see y'all for whatever is the next game.